guys. Alex from Motorcycles Vancouver today, and I'm here with one of our famous BC celebrities, who I'm sure you all know if you're involved in any of the off-roading community.
Motorcycles Vancouver.
We've got Tom here from Dualsport BC, which is probably the largest, longest living dual sport based informative community in BC. I know it's a lot of different words for what they do, but basically it's a whole bunch of guys and girls that love motorcycles, love riding in BC, and love chatting about it.
Absolutely.
So tell us about yourself and how you got involved with the off-roading.
As a member of the Greater Vancouver Motorcycle Club some 15 years ago, I got introduced to dual sport riding through a friend of mine there, Ted Blow from the Canada Pacific Trials Association, and they convinced me into doing a little bit of off-road riding after more than 20 years of on-road touring.
Get off the Goldwing and get in some dirt.
That's right. So I decided to get myself a small off-road machine.
Which was?
DR650 kickstart, four-stroke kickstart. It was great.
Sweet.
And started
big at the time, though.
It was big.
It was a big bike.
Yeah. So and then we started riding off-road, and we rode off-road up in the interior here. And my pool of people that I could choose to ride with was very small out of the club. We had about 10 people at the club, so I was just fell in love with riding off the back roads here.
Especially in BC.
Absolutely. So we started a small MSN group, and that grew to 50 people in 2 or 3 weeks. And then decided we should move up to the next thing. Bought some forum software, started dualsportbc.com, and like I say, the rest is history.
Yes.
It's had a constant growth since its inception.
It's been quite the creature. It gets larger every year. You
Yep.
get quite a few regulars, and then a lot of newcomers every year. So you've got a core audience of, what do you say, a couple hundred people that post regularly?
Yeah, we have about 600 people that post at least once per month.
Yeah.
And
quite a large community.
Then there's about 3,000 names.
Right, more casual people who are like surfing like me.
And then a ton of lurkers.
That's where I come in. I'm mostly a lurker.
Everything on the site, the photo gallery and the entire site, everything is available to everybody. We don't have anything closed down for paid members. The site is entirely free.
Which was part of your interest when you first got started.
Correct.
Yeah. So what's the policy behind that? Why is, because you could, the information on this website, the rides, the meetups, the different information about the trails and places you can ride around BC. Yep. It's very detailed, great information, conversations on most of those. This is certainly something that you could have turned into a premium product. And with the motorcycle community the way it is, you're dealing with a lot of middle-aged guys who are spending their money on toys and enjoying life.
Absolutely.
Right? So why is it that you chose not to go with the premium model?
Well, it was a decision that I made, a personal decision quite a few years ago, that as long as I was in charge of the site, that it would be free to anybody to get into the sport and enjoy it. And I've always found that if you had to pay for a site, that you didn't know what you were getting into. So rather than creating a paid-for / membership kind of a site, let's kind of make it the unclub.
Right. Everybody's in.
Everybody's in. If you want to be in, you can put in as much or as little as you want. And I find that the dual sport community puts in a lot.
Yeah, they're certainly someone who's very involved. Now, I've been involved with a few rides to the community. One of the good ones I heard through BC Dual Sport or Dual Sport BC was the Orca ride on Vancouver Island.
Orca ride on Vancouver Island.
And is there any other ones that you recommend?
We start the year, Dualsport BC starts its first year with an event called the Newbie Ride, and it's in the Tamahai Creek riding area, which we've worked in the last 6 years to get established. And that's in the Chilliwack River Valley.
And how do you get involved with that? Do you just show up? Do you have to register on the forums?
Just get on the forums, take a look on dualsportbc.com, and it'll tell you the time and the date and what you have to do to get involved. We don't require any sign-up. We request that you have a Bicorma Trail Pass to support some of the off-road riding,
of course,
which many of the members here all carry the Bicorma Trail Pass. And through that, we get a little bit of funding for our site.
For the maintenance and things as well.
And
very cool.
We chance it every time. We get approximately 150 to 200 riders show up for that event.
Beautiful. So that's the newbie ride. So that's good for everybody. That's going to be some green track stuff. So even some of the newer riders can come out and do the back gravel roads, the logging roads.
Yep. There's three separate routes. Something for somebody that's brand new into it. Nothing more difficult than a gravel logging road, and then
you got the mediums for me on my BMW, the X Country. Little dual sport, and and then you've got some of that single track stuff.
And then we got the single track for the hardcore dirt heads.
250 guys ripping around up the side of the mountains.
Absolutely.
And so, lastly, I gotta ask, what do you ride? What's your baby?
Actually, I have two bikes, both orphaned: Husqvarna TXC 450.
Oh. Nice.
Italian Redhead, and the German T310.
Very nice. Now, which you find yourself riding most of the time?
The one that actually runs. So right now it's a TXC 450.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a toss-up between both of those.
Yeah, you're going to buy a European bike, buy two.
Buy two, right. Well, hey guys, this is Alex and Tom from BC Dualsport, dualsportbc.com. Check out the forums, get involved, sign up, say hi. And make sure you leave a thanks on there for these guys. And as you say, make sure you support the Beacoma as well.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for your time, guys. This is Alex at the Abbotsford Motorcycles Vancouver show with my favorite special guest today, Tom. Cheers. Thanks for watching our video, guys. I really do like Dualsport BC. Click on the rest of the videos to see more great stuff. Make sure to subscribe.